Warning: federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107. Peachy Tea Tyme.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus, yeah. Celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on Peachy Tea Tyme. Peachy Tea Tyme. Tune in on Peachy Tea Tyme. Peachy Tea Tyme. Join us on Peachy Tea Tyme. Peachy Tea Tyme. Join us on Peachy Tea Tyme. Peachy Tea Tyme. Yeah.
In order for y'all to do what God is calling y'all to do, to take y'all platform for it to plateau and it can go to levels that you never seen, don't best believe it's gonna come with devils.
Every time I speak, I want to shiver. I don't want them to be like they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody going to...
Hey, let me fix my camera and everything. What's going on, baby? What's going on? It's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Baby, what's goody? Baby, what's goody in your city, baby? Everything good over here on my block, so I'm gonna need y'all to just go on and stay away. Just go on and stay away. I'm the missus. I am the missus, but everybody call me Miss Peachy. All right. People been calling me Miss Peachy for a very, very long time now, y'all. A very, very long time. And before Miss Peachy, I was the missus. And I'm still the missus. So when I started on Peachy Tea Tyme, I also went on this platform called, what's the name of that platform? I don't even know. I forgot. Station Head. Station Head. Shout out to Station Head, baby. I was on Station Head when I very, very first started Peachy Tea Tyme and gained a whole big following over there. I still rock. Okay. I still rock with some people that I started with over there. I was actually doing a whole nother platform actually with another young lady when I started over there. And then I went into Peachy Tea Tyme. And so shout out to Station Head. Shout out to Station Head. But anyways, y'all, we got a family. We got a family on tonight. Baby, it's the mothers. Okay? It's the mothers. It's me and Miss Barbara Smith, baby. Me and Miss Barbara Smith from Saginaw, Michigan, baby. She is in the building. Okay? Not only is she in the building, but baby, her son Joe, the one we talking about tonight. Oh baby, he was inducted. Yes, he was inducted. I don't know if I was supposed to hand clap that or not. I don't know, but he was inducted into the Peachy Memorial Museum. That don't nobody want their loved one um inducted to this, but since he is, baby, we're gonna celebrate tonight. Okay? We're gonna celebrate his life. She gonna talk about her baby. Baby, she gonna talk about it tonight. She gonna talk about y'all get ready. She gonna talk about it tonight. And then we're gonna discuss the tragedy. A lot of families that come on to Peachy Tea Tyme. I don't know if my music too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit more. Um, I don't know if a lot of y'all know. This might be y'all first time watching Peachy Tea Tyme. I don't know. But a lot of our families that come on, they come on because of a murder. Okay, whether it's domestic violence or gun violence. Of course, we have had others, plenty of others, that has come on for other deaths just as well. Um, and just like this one, a tragic death. I don't know if y'all read my timeline, my post. I'm not sure. But if you have not, baby, you are in for a show tonight. So get y'all Kleenexes if you need them. Get your Kleenexes. I know one thing I did forget that I just bought a fan. I bought this cute little pink fan, y'all, that sits on a desk. And I forgot to pull it out the bag and charge it. So, again, thank y'all so much for joining tonight. I already told Miss Barbara, baby, you gonna laugh tonight. You gonna cry tonight. You gonna laugh tonight, and then you gonna cry again tonight. Okay. So, all to everyone that's watching, thank you for showing up on PGT Time tonight to support our family, Miss Barbara Smith. So, baby, I'm gonna get to y'all comments in a minute, baby. I'm getting there. But y'all know I got to have my little speech first. I gotta give my little speech first, baby. So I would definitely get to y'all comments. But now, let's bring up my new friend, the first family to come on to Peachy Tea Tyme since I have announced Hearts in the Sky and the first family that is inducted into the Peachy Memorial Museum. So let's bring up Miss Barbara Smith, y'all. Go ahead, clap for Miss Barbara Smith. Gonna clap. Hey, Miss Barbara, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I am wonderful. Thanks for asking. How you doing tonight? How you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm
Are you
okay.
okay? All right. Well, like I told you over the phone today, and I've spoken to Miss Barbara before today, y'all. Okay, before today, I talked to all my families before the show, just to get insight on what happened, and to also make sure that they feel comfortable with me just as well. I tell everybody the way I am on the show is the way I am off the show. And I'm sure Miss Barbara could tell you that. She done laughed a few times with me. Okay. So, Miss Barbara, tell us a little bit about yourself. Let us know a little bit about yourself, how many kids you got, tell us a little bit.
Okay, I'm a 1987 graduate from Saginaw High School.
Okay, okay. Even though I'm from BV, but okay.
We black and gold for life.
Y'all
Um,
better stand up.
I was married. My husband passed 9 years ago.
I'm sorry.
Um, I have three. I have three sons. Well, one is deceased, so I have two sons now. I have a 35-year-old and a 33-year-old. And Joe was the baby, and he was 31. He was 30 when he passed, but he's 31 now. I've worked retail. I've medical assistant. I've done a little of everything.
A little of everything, she
I've done a
said,
little
y'all.
of everything.
Okay.
But
Now, go ahead.
yes. No, go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay. So you just spilled the beans to us by telling us that this happened a year ago now?
This happened a year ago, January
Uh,
the 8th, 2025.
January 8th, 2025, y'all. So when I tell you, Miss Barbara, I appreciate you. Thank you for trusting me with your son's story. And like I told you before, we're gonna get through this tonight. Cause y'all, I knew Chewy was gonna have. I got a dog, Miss Barbara, and I got a doggone bird. And we are not animal lovers. But my husband just got here. So my dog, he's very, very protective. Like anything he hear, he finna bark. But so take us back. Take us back to the beginning. Now you said you had three children, and because I do be listening, and you said Joe was the baby.
Joe
So
was the
take us
baby.
back to the beginning when Joe was born.
Joe was born June 17, 1994. Joe was a Father's Day baby.
Father's Day.
Yes. Uh, Joe was Joe was granddaddy's baby. He spent a lot of time with his granddad and his grandmother. Um, Joe liked to play video games. Joe played a
Mhm.
lot of sports. Joe played hockey, soccer, football, basketball. He played it all.
Okay.
He was an AB student. He probably until he got to high school. Then it took a little different route, but he got his GED. He has four daughters.
Okay.
My Angel, my Annie, Janaya, and Jalea.
Okay.
Um, he got in a little trouble when he was probably about 18, but it didn't stop him. Then when he had my Angel, he got her mom stopped him from being able to go to the military because he was going to go to the military, but
Mhm.
they got into it in a little scuffle or whatever, so that happened. Then he didn't let that stop him. He got him a job, and then he started. He worked at Bavarian Inn. He worked at H.C. Johnson, and then he went and got his CDL license. But he couldn't go over the road because he still was he was 19, so he could drive, but he couldn't drive like on the road. And so then he wound up going to GM. He worked at GM for 7 years. After he left GM, one day he said he just wanted to do his passion, which was truck driving. So he left GM and he went to start driving the truck. And so that's what he was doing up until his death. He was a truck driver.
Okay, okay. So he was a truck driver, but it sounded like he was a good kid,
He
you
was
know,
a
and a
wonderful
good
kid
adult.
and a good adult. He was the one he would give you the shirt off his back. He did a lot for his family. He would step in and do whatever was needed. When his dad died, he kind of stepped in and kind of took that role over. Far as me, everybody called him my mama's boy, but his mama never wanted for anything. He didn't let his mama want for anything. He never let his mama want for anything. So he was very protective of his mom. And but like I said, he was an outgoing person. He liked to party. He liked to have a good time. Um,
Now
he
you
liked to,
did mention one thing to me that has stood out, which was that he had been on paternity court.
yeah, he was on paternity court with one of his baby mamas, and
Was
he
you shocked?
also no, I wasn't shocked. I wanted no part of it, but no, I wasn't shocked. So he was on paternity court. I'm quite sure a lot of people saw that episode. He was very professional and everything on the show.
That's
Um,
good. That's good.
Also, he was in a clip with my oldest son on Catfish. That was another thing that they did together. And probably about 3 months before he passed, he was on Night's Conversations.
Yeah,
I think
tonight's
I sent the clip.
conversation.
Yeah, I sent the clip of that. And so yeah, like I said, he missed his calling as far as acting goes. He missed his calling, but yeah. But he was, like I said, he was very loved. He was well mannered.
Mhm.
Like I said, he would do anything for you, no questions asked. He was just a good kid all around.
All the way around. That's what I'm talking about. Now we do have the picture of him at paternity court. I said we gotta show it. We gotta show it. We gotta show it, y'all. So let me go ahead. Let me bring that up. Cause baby, when she sent it to me, I said he was on what? And I'm like, I watched that. I watched paternity court. And baby, there he is. There he is. There he is. There he is, y'all on paternity court. Now, Did you know he was going?
At the last minute, I knew he was
You
going. At the last minute, I knew he was going.
said at the last minute you knew he was going. Oh my goodness! It sounds like you have a lot of great memories.
A lot of great memories. I do.
Tell me one of your fondest memories of Joe.
Joe used to be a kidster, and like he would. So his favorite line was he would tell everybody that he was David Ruffin, and everybody else was the Temptations. His brothers was the Temptations, but he was David Ruffin. And he always, that was just one of the funny things. But he did so many funny things. Like I said, it was so many, and yeah, it's just hard to just really, just pinpoint something because, like I said, he was a wonderful kid, but he liked to party. Now he had his moments,
Yeah.
and when he drunk a little too much, yeah, he had his moments. But he was, like I said, he was in general, he was a wonderful. You couldn't ask for anybody to be more wonderful. He
Oh,
was.
and Barbara, that's wonderful to be able to, you know, have nothing but good things to say about your child. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So even when me and you had spoke over the phone, You told me then you was like, he was a really good kid, a really good kid. So, Miss Barbara, we are about to go into a very, very quick and small commercial break. Um, when we come back, we are going to go ahead and dive into what happened that
Okay.
day.
Okay.
I already know the story, and I will say this. You definitely want to watch this commercial break or go to the bathroom, do whatever you do, whatever you got to do. And you want to make sure you come right back. Because the story that Miss Barbara is going to tell us, we don't hear too often. We hear a lot every day that somebody got shot. We hear somebody lost their life because of domestic violence. We hear that somebody lost their life in the prison cell. But I wanted to make sure that we started off the show talking about nothing but the good things about Joe, because what Miss Barbara is about to tell us is heartbreaking. So let's go ahead, get into this quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back. We are back. And I see our counselor lady, Miss Charlotte. She done pulled up on us, baby. Pull up on us. So let's go ahead, bring her on. And once we bring her on, there's a picture that I want to show you, Miss Barbara. And I want you to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind when I show you the picture. But first, let's bring up Charlotte. Let's bring up Charlotte. Hey, boo.
Please forgive my tardiness. It's spring break.
Oh, yes, we are at spring break
Okay.
here in Georgia, y'all. But no, it's okay. I just appreciate you from being here. You always come and drop gems on our family, and everything that comes on. So I definitely appreciate you from coming. We was actually about to get into exactly what happened.
Okay.
So you'll be able to feed off of that part, okay?
Okay.
But I tell you one thing, Joe was a good son. Joe was a good friend. Joe was a good human being, all the way around, all the way around. So it's a tragic death tonight. So he was not murdered, anything like that. But she's gonna tell us what happened.
Okay.
But first, Miss Barbara, I told you I'm finna show you a picture. And when I show you this picture, I want you to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, it would be nice if I take us down. Hold on.
He loved his daughters. He
Wow.
loved his daughters. He
Wow.
would do anything for his daughters. He loved them. And they
Ye-
loved their dad.
Yes. Yes. Um, when I tell you that picture alone was everything to me. And I actually had it pulled up under the wrong thing. So give me 1 second, please, y'all, and I'll be able to pull it up under the right one. No, that's the only way I was gonna be able to pull it up. So, but I will show y'all the picture again, just as well. Now, Miss Barbara, go ahead and break it down to us. Start with earlier that day.
I usually talk to Joe 4 to 5 times a day, and I saw him every day. This day, I did not see him. I talked to him maybe twice this day for some reason. The day before, he picked his daughters up from school, which was wonderful. But this day, he called, and I told him, I said I might have to keep um, my oldest son kids because he had called for me to babysit. But then he called back and he said, never mind. And so I called Joe and I was like, I was going to church. I was going to Bible study because we had Bible study on Wednesdays. I was going to go to Bible study. And he said, Mama, he called me back and he said, I had to be at work at 2, but they called and said I don't have to come in till 8. He said he had just bought that car from a young lady, and he said it's nothing too much wrong with it. Joe been working on cars since he's about 15, 16 years old. He went to school for mechanic too. So he said, I'm just gonna go out here and see what's wrong with the car. And it might not be too much. I could change the alternator out or whatever because I don't have to be at work till 8 o'clock. I said, okay. I said, well, we might go to eat after we go to Bible study. We might go to eat. And he said, well, just call me, Mom, and I'll send you some money. I said, okay. And so for some reason, Bible study was canceled. So we didn't go to Bible study, but we still went to go eat. And so I was calling him and calling and calling. I wasn't getting an answer. And I was calling. I was FaceTime and everything. And sometimes he would sleep so hard that he wouldn't hear the phone. And I would usually have to go to the house and wake him up. So I was calling, I was FaceTiming, I was calling, FaceTiming, nothing. So right when they was bringing the food, my phone rang. And it was Saginaw Police Department. And they said, hello, is this Barbara Smith? And I said, yes, it is. And they said, do you have a son named Joe Smith? And I said, yes, I do. And they said, sorry to inform you, but he's deceased.
With the phone.
On the phone.
Oh my goodness. So they didn't come to your house,
And
which
so
is what
I
we
Or
usually.
just to find out if you were in a safe place, or did you?
and I dropped the phone, and my friend was right there. She picked the phone up, and they continued to tell her what was going on. But I couldn't do anything. I just started crying. I couldn't get my breath. I couldn't I couldn't believe it. I just started screaming. I couldn't believe it. It hurt so bad. And so when we got to the house, I was trying to call my oldest son and everybody to get to the house. And so when we all started pulling up, I couldn't see him. They wouldn't let me see it. They said it was too bad for me to see. I couldn't see it. So the neighbor next door, he came and he said, "I'm so sorry." He said, "I tried to save him. I tried to pull him out and I couldn't get him." He said, because he had went to the store and he had just talked to my son. And he said, but when he came back, he didn't see him. He thought maybe he was in the house or whatever. And he said he looked out the window and he just saw his legs dangling. And he said he went out and he tried to save him, but he couldn't. And that was the worst day of my life. It truly was. And then I couldn't see him. I hadn't seen him that day. And I saw my son every day. And I hadn't saw him that day. And it was heartbreaking. It
Now,
was heartbreaking.
yes. Now let's go back. Um, because I don't know if people understood because they just heard that his feet was dangling. So let them know exactly what had happened.
The cause of death was traumatic asphyxiation, which means the car fell on him and crushed him.
Mm.
Which was the car that he was working on.
The car he was working on.
I'm so sorry, Miss Barbara.
Mm.
He was 31 years old.
He was 30 when he passed.
30, you said. Yeah, he was 30 years old. He would have been 31 now. And you said that he always worked on cars.
He always worked on car, and it was, when they explained to me what happened, it was because how they explained it was they said they believe he was, and when I thought about it, it went over in my mind over and over and over and over and over. They said that he was like trying to get a screw loose, and the car slipped off the jack.
Mm.
It was rocking and
Well, as he
slipped out the
shook,
jack
he was shaking
because
it.
it was ice outside. It was snowing, so it slipped off the jack.
Mm. I'm so sorry.
Yes, 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 yes. Now, again, this was a tragic death. Something that no one expects to happen. So, if you could, talk to us and let us know, what was going through your head at the time, or how was you feeling, if you even was feeling anything.
I was numb. I wasn't feeling anything. I was numb. I wanted my baby. That had to be. That's all that I could feel. My baby was gone, and I wasn't there to save him. That's what I was feeling. I wasn't there to save him. And all I could think too was he died alone and nobody was there. But on the other side of it, I look at it as it was just God made it his time. He had fulfilled what he needed to fulfill on earth. He had fulfilled his duties on earth. And it was his time. So I never questioned God about it. I was upset about it, really, but I never questioned because I just look at it that it was his time. He had fulfilled on earth everything that he needed to do. He was a wonderful dad. He was a wonderful son. He was a wonderful friend. He was a wonderful cousin, brother, nephew, grandson. He was it all. And he fulfilled his duties.
God also gave you the opportunity to see him the day before in his
Yes.
true glory, so you didn't have to, that won't be your lasting impression of him. You
Yes.
had the day before to remember him by. And so there was a reason and a purpose they didn't let you see it. So thank God for that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now we are about to get into the tribute video in a moment. Um Miss Barbara,
Yes.
how do you feel? And this is something that I just would like to know. Maybe the audience, the viewers would like to know too. Um, how did you feel about the police and the way things was handled?
I
Because
don't
we gotta talk about everything. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't think it was handled right. I think it should have
Mhm.
been handled a little different, but I kind of understand. I know they deal with a lot of deaths and stuff like that. So I guess I kind of understand it, but I just wish it would have been done maybe a little differently. Maybe if they would have just called and said, "Could you get to the house?" or
Mhm.
something like
Definitely.
that. But just to
Or even
say,
asked you if you had someone around you, if you were sitting down, if it was a good time. There was a lot more that could have been said, because it could have been you were driving, and that would have been an awful thing to tell somebody
right,
as
Why they
they,
driving?
anything could have happened, or you could have, that just wasn't the correct way.
right.
Exactly. Exactly. Um, Miss Barbara, how did the children take it? Your grandbabies.
They took it hard. They're
How
and they're
old were
still dealing with. They're still dealing with it. Um, the oldest is 14, 15. The next oldest is 11, and then 10 and 5.
so they all was definitely of age to really know who their father was.
Yes.
Even the 5-year-old, you know what I'm saying? I still remember stuff when I was 5 years old. You
And
know,
they love their daddy. Like I said, when I
wow.
say love their dad, they
Mhm.
love their dad. And they knew he was gonna spoil them rotten. And he did. Those kids ate a seafood boil every weekend. They
He
had a
said they gonna
seafood
eat what
boil
he eat.
every weekend. Whatever he ate, they ate, without a doubt.
Wow, wow. Do they still talk about him?
Uh, I think they really do miss him. I know the youngest and the 10-year old, but 11-year old also. I know they're all having a little issues with their dad being gone. They miss their dad. They do. They miss their dad.
Mhm. Did the
Rightfully so.
family? I'm sorry, Charlotte. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, rightfully so.
Hmm. Did the family get any counseling?
Well, I suggested it. I don't know that none of them did it, but it was suggested.
Okay. Did you get any counseling?
I'm in counseling
I know
now.
the answer, but I had to make sure that everyone
I'm
knows
in
the answer.
counseling now. Yes.
So
Yeah.
we have to understand, as a community, we've got to do better. And grief is not something when you just lose a person. It could be anything, but much less a family member, and we think
Mhm.
that life And life does go on. So let me not say that. Life does go on, but it's still that inside that we want to get out, that those feelings and that loss, because it is a sense of loss that you carry around. It doesn't make it any better, but at least it eases it off to you having an understanding and get into a better place.
Exactly. All right, Miss Barbara, we are about to get into this tribute video. Like I told you before, you being down at the bottom waiting to come up, that's where the nervousness gonna come in. But and telling the story, that definitely has the sadness coming. But like I told you, the tribute video, I try my best to make all my tribute videos a memorable video. Okay. I will make sure that I email this video to you after we end the show. You can do whatever you want to do with the video. You want to share with your family and friends, feel free to. You want to put it on social media, feel free to. Trust me, it's legit. Okay, it's legit. You got the music, but baby, it's legit. It's legit. So, but basically, this is something from Peachy Tea Tyme that I give to all the families that come on the show. When we come back, we're gonna play the introduction of the tribute video. Then we're gonna go straight into the tribute video. Okay. But Miss Barbara, when I tell you my heart goes out to you.
Thank you.
My heart goes out to you. I think every person that loses a child, or just you lose a loved one, because Peachy Tea Tyme is not just about moms that lost a child. Even though no matter who loses a child, you still had a mama. And you still had a daddy. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel that in cases like this, you just don't expect it to happen. You just don't. And like you said, he's been working on cars for years. And I don't know if you worry yourself as far as trying to figure out what went wrong that day. Why did that happen? But like you said, he fulfilled his time. He fulfilled his time. So let's go ahead. Let's get into this video. Let's read what Miss Mary Thomas said first. She said, Miss Barbara. She said, Miss Barbara, girl, I understand your pain. My heart goes out to you and your family. The police department was totally wrong. We can't make excuses for rudeness or being tactless in this case. All right, Miss Mary Thomas. Let's go ahead. Let's get into this tribute video. To everybody that's out there, if you need a tribute video for anything, even if you just wanted just to look at it, just call me. Reach out to me. I can make you a tribute video. Okay? So, here we go.
Remembering a life, honoring a legacy. When words fall short, let Miss Peachy help you tell the story. Miss Peachy will create a custom heartfelt memorial tribute video that celebrate your loved one's life in a way that truly reflects their spirit and the love you shared. With thoughtful care, Miss Peachy will craft each video from the heart, preserving precious memories in a lasting tribute. Tailored packages to suit your needs. Fast 24 to 48 hour delivery. Genuine, compassionate service. Let Miss Peachy help honor your loved one legacy with a keepsake that will be cherished forever. Contact Miss Peachy by email or by phone for a tribute video made from the heart.
We had our memories, we had our time together. It's Can't lie that I feel alone because you're not here. Yeah, it gets emotional sometimes. Yeah, it gets hard because you're not here and you're gone away. Up in the sky somewhere. I hope we meet again. I hope I see my love again. Yeah, it gets so difficult to know you're not here. And oftentimes I cry to sleep in tears, but I hope I'll be up there one day. One day to see your face again. I know you up there, up there. I miss you down here. I wish I had one more chance to see your face and hold you and never let you go. I love you forever. You're always in my heart, and I can't let go of the memories we had until I see your face again. I see your face again. Oh, until I see your face again.
Sorry, y'all. I forgot to pull us up. I forgot to pull us up. I'm sorry. Oh, she in tears, y'all. She in tears. Miss Barbara, I'm sorry to do that to you.
But let me tell you, and Miss Barbara, you got some nieces in here that's on your team, baby. They in here for you. All
Yes. Yes,
hey,
they
they
are.
shouting you out. And then
Yes.
down here, Miss Owen says she's such an inspiration. Her strength is nothing short of the glory of God. If we had I've had the pleasure of having a few conversations with her, and she has such a beautiful spirit. Forever in my prayers, and just know that God doesn't discard broken pieces. He replants them and gathers them in his hands, and they grow like a beautiful masterpiece in his glory.
Hold on, she said something else.
Sending hugs.
Sending
Sending
hugs.
hugs from
Yes.
Miss Tiffany Owens. When I say
Yes.
you got people all up and down this little comment line, so they in here
Yes.
for you.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Um, how you feeling right now, Miss Barbara?
I'm okay.
Okay. All right. Now, I know that was a powerful video. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Miss Barbara sent me probably about 60 videos. I mean, not videos, but pictures. So I was not able to get all the pictures in there. But Miss Barbara, there's something that I want to ask you. If you could send me some more pictures of all of his kids. Just and you probably did.
I
But
did.
if you can resend them to me and put and you know that they're all the kids, I definitely would love to remake that video and add all his kids in there.
Okay,
Just as
all
well.
you had all of them. You
I
had
did.
all. You had Yeah. You had all of them in there.
Okay.
Also
Well, we're
girls.
gonna play it at the end of the video. And
Okay.
then I always I mean the end of the show. And I always ask my guests to stay up just for about 5, 6 seconds afterwards. So when we play it again, after we end the show, just let me know if I got all of them in there. If I
Okay.
do, then we'll leave it like it is. If not, send it to me and I'll add it.
Okay.
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 All right. Now, if you could speak to all the families, not just the moms, but all the families out there that had to deal with a tragic death. Because that's what this was, a tragic death, you know? So if you can talk to any of the families out there, we talking about families that may have had car crashes. You know what I'm saying? Car crashes, I look at that as a tragic death just as well, you know. What would you say to those families? Like, how are you getting by?
I would just say pray. My favorite psalm is the 23rd Psalm. That has gotten me through a whole lot of days. A whole lot of days. I would just say keep your faith, pray, Love your family, love on your loved ones, because tomorrow isn't promised.
Yeah.
And just all I can say is just love on your loved ones.
Love on your loved ones. That was me. That was me, Miss Brown. I had accidentally hit the mute button. She leaned up like, wait a minute, what's going on? That was me. That was me.
I
Um,
think a lot of times we as people, we just take life for granted. Um,
mhm.
And it is. And, when I came into the session and you all were talking, and I heard you say how much you communicate with your child and, just your children. Let me put it like that. You communicate with your children. I live with mine and I don't like him all the time, but I need to do a better job. So thank you. Thank you tonight because I do, he get on my everlasting nerve, but I've got to do a better job of just saying, I love you.
Exactly. And I know, Miss, even though, you know, Joe was an outstanding young man, I know you wish he was here to get on your nerves one more time.
Every day,
You would take that
every day.
any day.
Cause one thing about it, he did get on my nerves sometimes. But I wish he was here. I wish I could hear that phone ring and his voice on the other side. I do.
Amen.
Exactly,
Amen.
exactly. Now there is a comment that I want to read um in here, and it's from my cousin. It's from my cousin. Um, she said, "Yes, cuz so true. I still fight that." She said, "I still fight that when it comes to Marcus. Marcus is her husband, and it was a tragic death for him just as well." Shout out to Shalonda. I love you, boo. I love you, and I want her to know that I would love for her to come on the show. Um, tell her husband's story. Truly, truly a tragic death. Truly. And one thing I will say, just in case you do decide to come on, I don't want to, tell y'all all about it. But one thing I will say is this about my cousin husband's death. One day you're here, and the next day you could be gone.
Second. We
The
say
next
days, it's
second.
the second. Yeah, we down to seconds. The way, especially with our young children, and the way and I'm in Georgia, in Atlanta, and in the last 2, 3 days, we've had
Yes.
18
Yep.
kids that have lost their lives. So
Yep.
this is we've got to reassess how we look at life because we're taking a lot of things for granted. And
Hmm.
when you just there are no coming backs, no do-overs.
Exactly. Exactly. Um, I saw that. Where'd she go? Tiffany. Tiffany Blair.
We have a bunch of moms watching and cheering for you from
Yeah.
our grief support group. We are here for you. Love you. Your son will continue to live on through every
What
story.
you reading?
You
Oh, not
share
no, no,
with
no. It was Tiffany Burton. But
oh
hold on, there you go. That's what you was reading. Like, what you reading?
to share with you in the world. You're helping us to make I'm sorry, you're helping so many others out here to have strength to tell their story. And then I saw the other Tiffany said she was go
Right
back to
here.
yeah. Barbara, you're making me want to tell my story. So,
And you should. And you should. And that's for anybody out there that's watching. It helps.
It
It helps. Of
helps.
course, it's not gonna bring your loved one back,
but
but
it
it do
helps to
help.
talk.
Exactly. Just to be up here talking. And Miss Barbara up here by herself. She up here by herself. And she's not the only one. Don't get it twisted. We have had a lot of mothers up here by themselves. We've had fathers up here by themselves, but we also have had families where they come up here together. But either way, you are telling your loved one's story. Somebody is hearing it. You're helping somebody with the healing process. So I really, really, really hope that this continues to open up doors for other families that say, I really want to tell my story, but I don't know if I want to go on camera. Girl, when you get up here, ask Miss Barbara. When you get up here, you don't need to think about the camera. Because all
Sure
she see is
don't.
us. Look, Miss Barbara, all you see is just me and Charlotte. Just like we on
I ain't even
FaceTime.
thought about this camera.
Exactly, exactly. Because it's like you go into a whole nother world. You go into a whole nother world. Um, and you are thankful to God that so many people want to hear your loved one's story. Now, I do want to say, Charlotte, can you read this one by Peace
Yes,
Smith?
I was about to. Yes, so Miss P. Smith, 7510. I am so in awe of my sister in law's strength and courage. I've told her so many times, and it still holds true. Barbara, you are my hero.
Yes. And then we got Demond. Hey, Demond, how are you? Before you read it, Demond, y'all, I was just telling y'all how we've had moms up here by themselves, and we've also had fathers up here by themselves. Demond was not up here by himself. He did have his family with him, but Demond was my first point of contact, and he got his family together, and he said, "We finna talk about." I hope y'all hear me clear. Hold on, because I want them to hear me when I say this. Demond Banks, who's right there right now, Miss Barbara, he said it does help. It does help a lot, which is coming on to Peachy Tea Time. Demond was on here with his family because his daughter was beat to death by her mom's boyfriend. And I hate to put this on y'all, but Lele was only 1 years old. If y'all want to watch the show, you go right on Peachy Tea Time on YouTube and type in Malaya on Peachy Tea Time. But we call her Lele. Beautiful, beautiful baby. But when I tell y'all all type of stuff, you will hear on Peachy Tea Time. Miss Barbara, when I tell you I thank you, I'm trying to get the camera bit. Oh, there you go. I'm trying to get us all back. Like, let me keep talking and see if I can find it. But when I tell you I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. Tiffany said, I will. I'm going to tell my story. Tiffany Owens, yes, Tiffany Burton, I'm here for you as well. And Tiffany has been on here several times, Miss Barbara,
Okay.
several times. And we love when Tiffany come on the Peachy Tea Time. We really do. Um, is there anything that you want to say before we end the show tonight?
I just want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to tell my story.
You're so welcome.
And all I can say is people need to love on their loved ones. That's the most important thing I can say. Love on your loved ones, because tomorrow's not promised. This eve tonight's not even promised.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
love on your loved ones.
You're
Yep.
gonna make me go and hug my child.
Go and
You better.
go and
You
hug your
better.
child.
Look, you better. Now, one last question. Well, it ain't even no question. I just want you to speak on this. One last thing. And I think that is it's a great way to end the show. We have seen so many people out here supporting you in the comments tonight. What would you like to say, Miss Barbara, to your community? Your folks that was out. Look at her. Look at her. She's like, hold on. Let me talk about them. Girl, tell us, brag, brag. This is your bragging rights.
I just want to say thank you, because so I met Tiffany, and me and Tiffany have had some wonderful conversations. And I've met a couple of other people that's on there, I see. And I just want to say thank you for the support. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Hey Ebony. I know Ebony. Me and Ebony went to school together. She said, "We love you, Miss Barb." Thank you for joining, Ebony. Let me give my last shout out
Ebony is probably my grandkids'
Ebony
grandma.
Williams.
Yes, that's my grandkids' grandma.
Ah, hey, Grandma. What's up, Grandma? What's up? I know she over there laughing right now. I know she laughing right now. But yes, me and Ebony, we went to school together. She definitely supports Peachy Tea Time. Thank you, Ebony. I really appreciate it, girl. But I do want to give some shout outs for people that's joining tonight. Y'all joining everywhere, okay? Y'all joining everywhere. Some people decided to comment, some people didn't. But I do want to shout out to the people that did comment that I can see. Cause some of y'all probably comment on the other platforms and I can't see some of those. So shout out to Carmen. Hey Carmen, I love you, girl. Shout out to Shalonda, my mama, Mama Peach. I love my mama. She always rocking with me. Also Mary Thomas, um, Emiska, Emiska one. Thank you for watching, Emiska. Natasha Webb, Tiffany Owens, that my sister. What's up, sis? Tiffany Blair, Mary Thomas, Carolyn Payne. And also we have Stacy Washington. Hi, Stacy. Stacy is another mom that has been inducted. Her daughter has been inducted into the Peachy Memorial Museum. And she has been on the show just as well to tell her daughter's story. So make sure y'all go ahead, check that out just as well on Peachy Tea Time. Her daughter name is Bonita. We done had over 100 families, Charlotte. You know what I'm saying, on Peachy Tea Time. Before Charlotte even came, we have had a lot of families. And I try my best to remember all the stories that happen and the loved ones' names and everything. So, I definitely know that Stacy daughter name was Benita, and y'all definitely need to check out that story. Who else we have? P. Smith. P. Smith is in the building. Demond Banks. Hey, Demond. Hey, Demond. Ebony Williams. Ebony Williams. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She said, yes, yes, yes. Hey, y'all. But again, Miss Barbara, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Charlotte, is there anything you want to say while we end the show?
No, just it's wonderful meeting you. It's wonderful hearing about your son. And thank you again for being a reminder to those of us out here to just, go and do the right thing, go and love on the ones that we have right here with us.
Exactly. I think Miss Barbara having a hard time right now. That finger just a flicking and
I
flicking and
think she's
flicking.
trying to see the comments.
Oh, that's what she doing. Okay, no, I think she can't hear us. Can you hear us, Miss Barbara?
Nope.
No, she can't hear us. She can't. When it blanked out like that, that's when it seemed like it was down. But y'all, we finna go ahead and we finna get out of here. I'm about to call Miss Barbara. That's what I'm finna do. Call Miss Barbara and see what the hell is going on. But y'all, again, any families out there, I don't care where you are, we are virtual, baby. No matter where you are, if you would like to come on the Peach Tea Time, tell your loved one's story. There she go. Let me see if she can hear us. Can you hear us, Miss Barbara? Nah, she still can't hear us, y'all. She still can't hear us. Sorry, 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 sorry. She said, yes, I got my cup of water. Love you, TT. Love you, TT. But everybody that's out there that's watching from Saginaw, Michigan, I cannot wait to see you guys on July 24th, 25th, and 26th, baby. I'm coming home, baby. I'm coming home to tell all y'all about PGT time and to do our number one event. Our number one event. Next to Toys for Tots, baby. Our number one event, Hearts in the Sky. Traveling event on top of it. So I'm coming home. Baby, I'm finna show up and show out. I'm just gonna let y'all know. Charlotte, I'm letting them know ahead of time.
Okay. I know you've been getting them ready. That's all right. Getting them ready. They
Say what
don't know
y'all
what
want
they
to say.
expect. They don't know what they expect. They don't know how fabulous it was here.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And they always tell you when you do it a second time, make sure it's bigger and better, baby. Can
Even
you hear us,
better.
Miss Smith? I said Dr. Smith. Miss Barbara, can you hear us?
I can now.
I
I
knew you
couldn't.
heard that because you started laughing. But Miss Barbara, since you are the very, very first one to come on the show after the announcement of Hearts in the Sky in Saginaw, Michigan, baby, your son has been inducted into the Peachy Museum. Baby, how you feeling right now? I mean, I know it ain't the best thing to be part of.
It
I get
is.
it.
It is. Stop
Okay,
putting
well,
yourself
look.
down.
I know. Thank you. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate that. But do you know some people? I'm going to say it. Do you know so many people have been reaching out to me after I ended up closing we at the max. We can't let nobody in unless God literally comes to me and say, you got to make sure you have this person in there and their family. And then I ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? But so many people have reached out after I posted the commercial. I mean, not the commercial, but the video. And y'all, she went back black for a second. But I wanted to ask her, how does she feel? How does she feel right now? But it looks like she might be gone for the night.
So I think that a lot of people just want to, in life, especially the way that we go about things now, people want to be heard, and that's all it
Mhm.
is. People want to know, and then they want to know that my loved one existed, and here they are. It's
Exactly.
and God gave it to you to be able to, bring it forth to the world. Just that, not a last remembrance, but a another remembrance, and as a venue kind of thing. So that's a blessing within itself.
Exactly. Now, Charlotte, since it's just me and you up here right now, I had someone or some people reach out to me and want to be part of the Hearts in the Sky. And Charlotte, I laugh, I kiki a lot. A lot of stuff be funny to me.
Hmm.
But it really hurted me that I had to tell these families that we are closed. We couldn't add nobody else. As a counselor lady, Charlotte, I think I need a little bit of counseling right now just for a little hot second.
So, I mean, everybody has to have boundaries. Everybody has to have limits. And so, and again, this is something that you're doing out of your pocket too. It's not like you got a big budget. And so you gotta, and
And
it's not to
sponsors.
say you and okay. So it's not to say that it won't get bigger the next year when you go back to Saginaw, and then you can include those people, they can be on the next list. So again,
Exactly.
it's I it's not the last time. Just not this time.
Exactly. Exactly. Now I could tell that Miss Barbara can hear everything that's we saying right now. So Miss Barbara, let us know, how do you feel that, your son is being inducted into the Peachy Museum experience?
I'm very appreciative.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Okay.
that it's an
Thank
honor
you.
that somebody still wants to honor him and keep his memory alive. So it's an honor, and
Thank
I'm
you.
very appreciative.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Thank you so much. And also thank you so much for trusting me with Joe's story tonight. Um, I hope it helps. I pray it helps. And I pray that you're content with the job that was done tonight.
I
All
am.
right. All right. Well, Miss Barbara, I love you. And this is
I
not
love
gonna be
you
the last
too.
time you hear from me. Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna hear from me before the event.
Okay.
You're gonna hear from me before the event. And when I get there, baby, I might hit you up because
Okay.
I know everybody in Saginaw know how to make some good old tacos. So I just may hit you up, okay?
I'm a peach
Saginaw's
cobbler
known for
person.
tacos.
I make
Yes, we
good
are.
tacos, but I'm a peach cobbler person.
Okay, well, Miss Barbara, I'm gonna need you to make me
I
some
didn't
peach
get to
cobbler.
be known for tacos.
Yes. Oh, she don't know about Saginaw tacos. She don't know.
Well, I know about, so I know how to make tacos. That's
No,
for
I'm
sure.
talking about
But
Charlotte.
a lot of
Charlotte
people come to me
don't
for
know.
peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler. Well, I'm coming to you for peach cobbler, Miss Barbara, okay?
Okay,
All
okay.
right. I love you, Miss Barbara.
Love
And if
you
you could
too.
stay on just for a hot, 5 or 6 seconds,
Okay.
we are about to end the show. Charlotte, thank you just as well. I
Just
love you.
last minute, but I came. I got
But you
here.
came and you did your
Okay.
thing, baby. You came and did your thing. You guys, we have a special edition of Peachy Tea Tyme on Wednesday. I mean, not on Wednesday, on Saturday. We do have a family that's coming in studio. They're coming into studio. The first family coming into studio Peachy Tea Tyme in the new studio. So make sure y'all tune in 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. I am about to start promoting it now because I never want to get them mixed up and y'all think, oh, I thought this family was gonna be on tonight. So since we are done with Miss Barbara's story, I'm going to go ahead and start promoting the next story, which is coming on this Saturday. This Saturday. So please, please make sure y'all tune in. New studio, baby. We finna do our thing. Still gonna be at home. I'm still gonna be at home on Mondays and Wednesdays. But on Saturday, we're going to a new studio. All right. I love you guys. Again, thank you for watching. Bye. I love you. Bye.
We had our memories. We had our time together. It's hard that I can't see you now. See you face to face. But I know you in the sky looking down. But it's still hard to tell. That you're not here physically. Yeah, it gets emotional sometimes. Yeah, it gets hard because you're not here and you're gone away. Up in the sky somewhere. I hope we meet again. I hope I see my love again. Yeah, it gets so difficult to know you're not here. And oftentimes I cry to sleep in tears. But I hope I'll be up there one day. One day. To see your face again. I know you're in a better place. I know you're at peace up there. Where there's no fears, there's no tears. But I can't lie, I miss you down here. I pray to God that you was in my life. I can't lie that I feel alone because you're not here. Yeah, it gets emotional sometimes. Yeah, it gets hard because you're not here and you're gone away. Up in the sky somewhere. I hope we meet again. I hope I see my love again. Yeah, it gets so difficult to know you're not here. And oftentimes I cry to sleep in tears. But I hope I'll be up there one day. One day. To see your face again. I know you up there. Up there. I miss you down here. I wish I had one more chance to see your face and hold you and never let you go. I love you forever. You're always in my heart. And I can't let go of the memories we had until I see your face again. I see your face again. Oh, until I see your face again.
Remembering a life, honoring a legacy. When words fall short, let Miss Peachy help you tell the story. Miss Peachy will create a custom heartfelt memorial tribute video that celebrate your loved one's life in a way that truly reflects their spirit and the love you shared. With thoughtful care, Miss Peachy will craft each video from the heart, preserving precious memories in a lasting tribute. Tailored packages to suit your needs. Fast 24 to 48-hour delivery. Genuine, compassionate service. Let Miss Peachy help honor your loved one legacy with a keepsake that will be cherished forever. Contact Ms. Peachy by email or by phone for a tribute video made from the heart.